we have some youngers as well. We have Jude Bellingham, we have Kyle Saka, we have Rashford.
I knew he was gonna do that, you know.
No need.
No need. Unprovoked.
It was unprovoked, but I did it anyways. Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the final whistle, and we have a brand new video for you guys. As always, be sure to like and subscribe, share it with your friends, and click the notification bell so you know exactly when we upload. But today, we are talking about the Euros, not the one that's happening next year, not 2024. We're talking about 2028, because of course it's going to be hosted across UK and I believe parts of Ireland. They've already started talking about some of the stadiums. I think the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is going to be used.
I'm gutted. Old Trafford's not being used, man.
I thought the Emirates was going to be used as well. I can't lie to you.
It's a dead stadium. I understand that one.
They're using the Etihad. They're using Villa Park.
I think
St James Park. I think.
So
I think they're using Goodison as well. I don't know why.
Why
They're using Goodison.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I didn't even know. But of course, we're not just talking about the stadium. We're talking about the players. Yeah, because obviously we have a lot of great. I guess people would say this is not like a second golden generation of the England team, but it's like this is a really good English team. You know, when we think about all the players that we have, of course, in our squad we have a lot of mixed. It's like a mixed bag in terms of ages, because we have players that are like Henderson, Kane, Maguire, these guys who are about 30 and above, and of course we have some youngers as well. We have Jude Bellingham, we have Kyle Saka, we have Rashford.
I knew he was gonna do that, you know.
No need.
No need. Unprovoked.
It was unprovoked, but I did it anyways.
Alright,
Cool. So just off the back of who we have in our current squad, who do you think is going to make it? Bear in mind, it's 5 years' time. If you want me to read out some of the ages of the players, I can.
Yeah.
But it's 5 years' time. Who do you think from the current squad is going to be in that 2028 squad?
I think.
Go on. You go.
I think if the guy can bloody stay fit, Reece James and Trent will still be there.
Yeah, they're both
as the senior professionals in the squad. You know, probably captain of England at that point.
Yeah, they'll be 30 by then.
So. Yeah, so I think on their last tournament, you know what I mean? Obviously, let's get the elephant out of the room. Kane won't be there.
No, because he's 32
he'll be gone
right now.
Yeah, so he'll be like 30.
Oh, wait, no, he's 30.
He's 30 right now. He's turned 30 for like the past 5 seasons. He's still 30.
No, he turned 30 in like July. Yeah.
He's 30.
So he's going to be 35. He'll be done.
Do you think?
He'll be done.
Might do Ronaldo?
Nah, he'll be done.
You sure?
Ronaldo's a phenomenon, man.
He said himself that he's trying to replicate what Cristiano has been doing and try going for 36, 37.
He won't be able to be the same Kane as we see it. So he'll be done.
That's
Go
fine.
on, Raf. What do you think?
I reckon Trent will be there. I don't think Reece will be there. I think I reckon with players who are injury prone like that, it's very difficult for them to play national level at the age of 30. Usually they around that age or maybe slightly before, I think he'll stop playing internationally. I think the likes of Tomori, the likes of Cahill as well. I think also who else plays at the moment? In the forward areas, players such as Foden, I think he will still be playing.
Saka will probably still be.
Saka will still be playing.
Do you think someone like Eze would be there? Because I know the thing is he's not. He's a middle of the pack because he's 25 right now. So at 30s, you think Eze will still?
I don't think so. I think there'll be too much competition in that area of the pitch, especially when Eze is around 30.
True. Also, not to mention, I know he hasn't been playing because he's been cast aside, but we still do have Jadon Sancho, who is still a very good player. Do you think within the next 5 years he will pick his career back up again?
I think it's more likely, and this is in regards to both Eze and Sancho, I think it's more likely that Rashford will still be playing ahead of it. I mean, Rashford's 26.
At 35?
Rashford's 26.
Oh, sorry.
So he'll be 31 there, not 35.
Up, man.
So I think it's more likely that you would have a 31-year-old Rashford, even if he's not starting.
Compared to a 27-year-old Sancho?
Sancho's 23, so 28.
Yeah.
Oh, 28.
I feel like if Sancho, I mean, this goes into a different topic, but if Sancho revitalizes his career, and you know what I mean, and just gets his head down, I think he very well could be in that England squad. Yeah. But it really and truly is up to him, and it's a whole different thing. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see with that. But let's go into our young Lions. Yeah, you know what I mean, and see who's going to be there,
because they did really, really well. I mean, they won 9-1 against Serbia, and I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say that Serbia team was poor, But I think it's more so that England under-21 team is just very, very good. So obviously, the lineup was, we had James Trafford in goal, we had Rico Lewis and Jake Humphreys as the fullbacks. Then we had Brantford and Cresswell, had Cole Palmer, someone called Hackney, Harvey Elliott, Madueke, Liam Delap, obviously Rory Delap's son, and then we had someone else who made his under-21 debut, Philogene, who actually bagged twice. And then, of course, on the bench, you had James McAtee, Charlie Patino, Beadle, Aaron Ramsey, Kansar, Samuel Illing Jr., Rowe, Tino Livramento, and Jamie Bino Gittins. Just off of that alone, there are a couple names that, you know,
that might be
we've already heard, you know, that are already playing Premier League. So
I feel like the likes of maybe Aaron Ramsey might, like, depending on his progress in the coming of years, might get up to speed in that area.
Yeah.
Cresswell might do as well. I think, like, for example, I think the starters from there, I don't think there'll be many starters from that group. I think, for example, Cole Palmer will probably be a starter for England at that point, because I think he's a fantastic player.
He'll
I
be
really
26
rate him.
at that time as well.
Really rate him. I feel like he's going to be that cam. Obviously, him and Foden, we'll see. I don't know how Foden's 23?
Now? Yeah, 23.
So he'll be like 28. Yeah, he'll still be in the mix there.
Yeah.
So, yes. I'm not really a fan of, what do you say, how's his name? Madueke?
Yeah, Madueke. Yeah.
Madueke, I can't lie. I don't see it. I'll be super real. I don't see it. Like, a lot of Chelsea fans, you man, love him. I'm looking at it. I don't see it, bro. It's all the Chelsea, shake your dress. All of that. Like, they're all the same. They're all the same players. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not seeing it.
I do get it, because I think I think for him, the dribbling and beating your man, that's very good. But it's his final third that does need work. So I do get it. You know what I mean? Like, this guy needs to behave himself.
Sorry.
But I do get that side of it. But I think he will develop, but I don't know if he will make it into the team. I feel like he might be a Jared Bowen type of player now, where you are good and you're just on the cusp of, you might get in, you might not get in.
Yeah.
And one player that we haven't really mentioned, because he's not part of the senior England setup and he's not part of the under-21s.
Don't even say his name. Go on.
Why?
Go on, say it.
I was going to say Emile Smith-Rowe.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You see what I was going to say?
That dead baller, Eddie and Nketiah. We'll get to him. But go on, Smith-Rowe.
Yeah, Smith-Rowe, who is technically very, very good. And obviously he had a lot of injuries last season, and he's 23 as well. He had a lot of injuries last season, so he obviously didn't play. This season, he's gotten limited game time. Obviously, it is a bit tight. You can't be expected to, just regain your form in the league, especially when Arsenal are trying to potentially challenge City for the title. So how do you think the next 5 years will fare for him?
I think, bro, we have to put bias to the side, because if you're telling me that Noni Madueke, who is how old, 19 or 20, is not going to get into the squad, but you think Smith-Rowe, who hasn't been able to stay fit and play for his team for the last how many years, will get into the squad, and he's 3 years older.
It's only been this year that he's been really injured. Like, the season before, it was him, Saka, and Martinelli that were...
And even then, how often was he being called up for England as well?
That's true.
Whereas now with Noni Madueke, he's generally not right now, because Chelsea stopped playing him at the moment, but at the age of 20, I think he's up there with one of England's better wingers. Whereas Smith-Rowe, when I'm thinking of who goes into the English squad, he doesn't really scream out.
Not in that 10 position.
No, definitely, because there's going to be Foden, Palmer, who I think Palmer's got a better ceiling. I honestly think we're missing the ball on Palmer. Palmer's a very good player.
He is, but I think
he's going to get better.
Smith-Rowe's better. No.
I mean, that now, because we've seen Smith-Rowe, but I think this is Smith-Rowe's level. I don't think he's going to be, honestly, I don't think he's going to get better than what he is now. Genuinely, I don't think he's going to improve more than what we see.
Pin that.
We'll see if I'm wrong. I mean, I hope to be wrong from an England prospect. I hope to be wrong. I want us to win something, but I don't see it.
Out of that team, there's 4 players that I really like. Cole Palmer's one of them. Noni Madueke's the other.
Yeah.
Then the other 2 players, Rico Lewis, I think will be our starting right back, or maybe DM. But I reckon at that stage, he would only be maybe 24, 25. I reckon right back will be probably a bit better for him. But also, there's a guy on the bench that you mentioned, Jamie Bino
Gittins. Yeah,
Bino
very
Gittins.
good.
He's in the Bundesliga right now, playing for Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah,
and
19 years of age, by the way.
19. He went there from City. and played in their under 23s, under 21 sort of setup. Did okay, went into the Bundesliga and then scored his 3 goals last season. And then he's just started this season, just signed a new contract as well.
He's doing well.
But he's so fast, even just at the age of 19, he's or 20, so fast. He's such a good dribbler. And I think he's one to look out for. I don't know, this tournament might come a little bit too early. Maybe he might be in the squad. Maybe he might not be in the starting 11 yet.
Yeah.
But I think he is one to really look out for.
You know what I realised? Like, we're talking about that cam position, but I think because of how good he is at the moment, we don't realise how young he is. Jude Bellingham's still going to be there.
Yeah,
He's still going to be playing. Do you know what I mean? And then that brings me on to the other brother, Joel Bellingham, who's 18 at Sunderland at the moment. He's probably going to be what? He's going to be 23 at that point.
Yeah.
That Bellingham gene is mad. Like, bro, they play well.
Do you think they could both be in that starting midfield?
It could be.
Yo,
and it could be mad. Do you know what I mean? It could be very, very good. And then we've also got what's his name? Hold on.
Not to mention
not Rico Lewis. Harvey Elliott that we haven't spoken about. Do you know what I mean? Like Liverpool.
You see Harvey Elliott, like, he's a baller, don't get me wrong. I don't know. Something about him makes me think that he's not going to have a career that long at the top, which I don't want to say because obviously I'd want the best for any of these players. Do you know what I mean? But
from an England view, not from a club view.
Huh?
From an England view.
Just genuinely, like, every time you see like a young starlet playing and they're good, you want the best for them. You want them to go on and.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, some haters.
Not for Saka.
Alright, fair enough. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's got a bit of the temperament and attitude problems that I can see him developing later on. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Especially because even when he was at Fulham, he had a bit of attitude problems already at, what was that, 15 or 16?
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, that's teenage, you know what I mean? But it's one of those ones. One thing I was going to say, one player who, again, this is a bit of bias. You guys might not see it the same because you don't support Arsenal. But Charlie Patino in that centre mid position, I think, he's looking at me crazy. I feel like Patino will be.
I'm not really clued up. So I'm gonna let you talk here.
Honestly, when people are saying,
I'm not clued up. I'm gonna let him talk. No, I'm gonna let him talk.
No, because from when people in the academy are telling me, like, come on, we all knew Jack Wilshere when he was 18 was serious. Obviously, he had a range of injuries that ruined him. But anyways. But from when the same person who scouted Jack Wilshere, and even Jack Wilshere himself, saying that Patino is levels, and to be honest with you, I've seen it. At Swansea now this season on loan. He was on loan at Blackpool last season as well. And within 3 games, bro, the fans were in love with him, chanting his name on loan. They never say fall in love with a loan player, but bro, the whole of the championship's falling in love with him.
I do want to ask you guys a question though, like and then we can talk elsewhere. But in terms of England, right? Who's going to be our goal scorer? Because for that tournament, because when you think about it, Harry Kane will probably be gone. I think we spoke a bit off camera about what's his name, Ivan Toney, and he'll probably be coming to the end of his career. I do not want that bum Ghanaian fraud Eddie Nketiah to play for England's number 9.
But no, he's not racist. He's Ghanaian.
Right. That's what who's gonna be our number 9? Well, where does our number 9 come from?
This is the thing, because when Rooney was coming towards the end of his time playing internationally, people would have been asking the same question. And I wonder how many people would have been saying Harry Kane. It wouldn't have been that many people. So, we can throw out names, it might even be Nketiah that we don't like right now. If someone had said Kane 5 years before he burst onto the scene, we'd be confused as well when he was playing at Leicester or when he first joined Tottenham. But Nketiah may end up being that guy. And there's other strikers as well who are coming through.
We have Liam Delap, obviously Rory Delap's son.
He can also play Cam as well.
We have, he's kind of fallen off the map in terms of like popularity, but we do have Ryan Brewster. He was tipped for big things at Liverpool. We have Dane Scarlett from Tottenham.
Yeah. He's the guy at Sheffield, striker, Archer.
Is he young? I don't know.
I think he's. We'll check. You also have you have Brennan Johnson. I think that's more who I'm thinking of.
He's Welsh.
Well. He's Welsh. So
but one thing I want to say though is that we like Evan Ferguson. I know he's Irish. But Declan Rice was Irish up until 21. And then he switched to England. Similar with Jack Grealish as well.
That's a career a big thing to do. If you turn your back on Ireland,
Yeah,
it's a big thing.
Yeah, because they'll hate you forever.
They'll hate you.
Yeah.
Cameron Archer is 21, nearly 22, so he'll
Okay.
be 27 by the time it comes. And I'm not saying it's going to be him, but I'm saying that there are some players who maybe we don't see it right now, because of the level they're playing at. But 5 years time, you never know.
You never
It's
know.
true. With Nketiah, he could move away from Arsenal and do a mad thing in like Bundesliga or Serie A or whatever. And no, you're not buying it.
No.
Nah. Okay.
Might do a false
never
nine.
know.
You know, we never
False
know.
nine. In terms
You
of
never know.
Put Bellingham up top.
separately, goalkeeper, Aaron Ramsdale number one.
Potentially, well, goalkeepers can play up until an older age.
Exactly.
I don't even think he is our number one anyway. But
I don't know. He's not our number one right now. But I'm saying in 5 years' time,
Quickly, you guys agree with Pickford being our number one?
yeah,
And how old is Pickford right now?
30, I believe.
Oh, so he'll
he's
be done.
older. Even Ramsdale,
Yeah,
Probably
29.
by 35. He'll.
I think he'll be Ramsdale, maybe Trafford, but I don't know.
I think Ramsdale and Trafford are the ones that I'm debating between as well. But guys, let us know, who do you see it being in the Euro 2028 squad for England? Actually, before we wrap up, I want to ask you guys one question. Who do you think will be captain of
Bellingham.
that team? Bellingham.
Or
Bellingham.
if Reece James can actually stay fit, it will
What
be
about-
James. But then
No,
Bellingham.
Declan Rice.
Even if,
Nah,
no, Bellingham.
Bellingham will be
He's
the
a
captain.
leader.
Yeah,
You don't. Declan
Bellingham.
Rice
Yeah,
could
Bellingham.
be.
Bellingham.
Bellingham.
Bellingham it is. All right, fair enough. Let us also know who you guys think the captain will be. Also, if you guys are supporters of other nations as well that are going to be participating in Euro 28, also let us know how your teams will get on as well, because I know we've just spoken from the England perspective, but if you guys are, supporting France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Turkey, I'm hearing a bit of dark horses for Euro 24.
Every year they are.
So, hey, I'm just saying.
Hey, we love our Turkish.
Exactly.
We love
What
our
the
Turkish viewers.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. As always, like and subscribe. Connect with us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Twitter. And Raf, what do you always say again?
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Peace.